Hey everyone, welcome to the World of Keralis tube, or WalkTube. I'm Yevo, and I'm on the World of Keralis Towny server today. And I'm just going to go over what the server is, what features it has, why you might want to join it, and I'll show you guys a few cool things that we have here on the World of Keralis Towny server. If you guys want to support the channel or support the server, definitely leave a like, comment what you want to see next, and subscribe because it definitely helps us. That being said, let me show you guys around spawn and a few other cool things that we have here on the server. Before we continue, I just want to quickly talk about, who I am, my background with Minecraft, with World of Keralis is, and, what the plans for WalkTube are, or at least what I, want to kind of post, what I want to accomplish while I'm part of the social media team at the World of Keralis. So like I said, my name is Yevo. I'll leave my channel listed down below if you want to check that out. But I've been playing on World of Keralis for about 9, maybe 10 years now. It's been a long time. And I was a producer way back in the day, about 8 years ago, for the World of Keralis. That's when I was in middle school, I think, posting videos, which is just crazy to think about. But yeah, I've been playing on the server for a long time, on and off. Sometimes I took breaks. And sometimes, just Minecraft wasn't as fun. Anyways, whatever. I'm back on Minecraft now, and I was given the opportunity to be part of the social media team, and, obviously I took it as I'm posting this video. And yeah, World of Keralis has been around for a long time as well with their various servers. Right now I'm on Towny. Their creative server is also very popular. They used to have factions back in the day, and a couple other modded servers. So yeah, that's just a brief background about me and the server, and now I just want to quickly mention what I have planned for the World of Keralis tube. And that basically is, just a couple tutorials about Towny, about Minecraft, how the server works. If anyone has questions or anything, I'll be more than happy to just make a quick video for them, so, because, I'm sure many people will have questions about the same thing, so it'll be beneficial for all. And then, other than those tutorials, I want to do town showcases. We have great builders on the Towny server. It's just as good as creative, except everything's done in survival, which, is super impressive. So definitely want to show off what people build, give them shout outs and that kind of thing. Want to as well, let's just go to the mall just so we can see some other things. I also want to, do some PvP events. We occasionally have those on the server, and they're fun to watch. See how people fight out. We have some quote-unquote UFC events that happen, and it just is a fun thing that the community comes and watches and participates in. And I want to keep the viewers engaged and entertained with that as well. And lastly, we also have many events that go on the server. And I definitely want to keep the viewers in the loop with that as well. Most recently, we had a pumpkin carving competition. Basically, the admins spawned in a big pumpkin for players who bought them from the admin shop, and then you designed it however you want, and whoever had the best 3, they won prizes. So I'll be also keeping everyone up to date with what events we have going on the server. With that being said, let's continue. So when you put the IP into your Minecraft launcher, you could either spawn in on the hub or the Towny server directly. And when you spawn in on the Towny server, you spawn in this rules area in the server spawn. And this area just has general rules that all servers have, like how voting works, how to play Towny, different rules. You can also claim $500 here just to help you get started. Because earning money is a little tricky on the server. Once you get the hang of it with jobs and stuff like that, which I'll get into later, it becomes easier. And then it shows a couple useful commands that will help you with your experience on Towny. It's definitely really useful, and players, I'm sure, use these almost every single time they play. So once you leave this area, you'll see at spawn we have a little staff section, which just shows who, is in charge on the server. Kind of, if you have any questions, you can go to them. And then a little enchant area, of course. And then we just have some spawn decorations, still in the little spooky Halloween theme, because Halloween was, what, 2 days ago? 3 days ago now? And then if you just walk out here, just a big spawn area. We have a PvP section down here. So, if you like PvP, if you want to 1v1 someone, you can definitely come out here and fight them. And yeah, we have like a little Japanese style spawn. You can see a building out there in the distance. And then if you go in this direction, so that building over there, straight ahead, is the admin shop. And if you type warp admin shop, you can go over there, buy a couple nice goodies that you otherwise can't get, such as enchanted golden apples, or like light blocks, different skulk sensors, and those exclusive blocks. And it's just a nice way to get some cool things that you otherwise might not be able to get. And after this, we'll probably go to the mall. I'll show you guys the mall, show you guys all the cool builds we have over there, and yeah, we'll take it from there. Alright, so here we are at the mall, and it's a public mall. Anyone on the server can come here. It's safe, there's no PvP, no one can kill you. You can come, buy yourself a plot, and then build whatever kind of shop that you'd like. And you can sell whatever you want. I would recommend, selling what people want to buy, so that you can actually make a profit and make some money. That way you can spend your money on whatever you want. And if we go down here, I'll show you guys my shop real quick. Just a shameless plug. So I have some deals out here on the outside. It's still unfinished, as you can see. Still working on that. And then I have some cheap diamond armor, so if you claim that $500 at spawn, you can come and get yourself your first pair of diamond armor for cheap over here to just, keep you safe while you're still new to the server. And just a couple basic things up here. But yeah, anyway, just apart from that, I'll show you a couple other shops just walking around here. Everyone sells different things, that's the beauty of the mall. You can buy whatever you want, pretty much anything you need you can find here, or you can ask in chat and someone I'm sure will have it. So that's another benefit of our community. It's very active, very helpful, and if you have any questions, I'm sure people would be more than happy to help you. As you see, we have 13 people online right now. I'd say that's about average during the day, at least in the US time zones. We average about 10-ish people, and then it varies, from time to time. And obviously on the weekends there's a little bit more. And I'd say we have about 50 players who are active on the server. Obviously everyone lives in different areas, everyone has their own lives going on, so they're not all on at the same time. But we have a decent, sizable player base that is active, fun, helpful, and super friendly. So if you're interested in that, if you're looking for a server with those things, I definitely suggest you check out the World of Keralis Towny server. Now we'll probably just go over a couple basics about the server, what Towny is exactly, and how it works. So the way that Towny works is that you basically get your money to start a town, and then you can start a town wherever you like. And starting a town means that you have to pay daily taxes, which I think is like $50 per day. If you see, yeah, town upkeep $50, and for a nation it's $100. And a nation is basically just a group of towns. But yeah, in your towns you can invite whoever you want, friends, other people on the server. You can play with them, and you guys have these claimed chunks, right? And in these claimed chunks, outsiders, meaning people in other towns or enemies, they can't open your chests, open your doors, or anything like that. So your stuff is safe. However, on the weekends, PvP is enabled in all towns, just to kind of give a raiding aspect to the server. And what that means, what raiding means exactly, is just being able to kill players on the server. You PvP. If you get killed, then you can die and lose your items only that you have on your player. But they still can't open chests on the weekend, they still can't open doors, so as long as you're inside, as long as you're safe, then you can't really lose anything. So here I'm in a town called Smith that's been created by one of the players. They have some builds here that I'll just show you real quick, just some houses for all the players. And yeah, this is basically what it is. Everyone can kind of get their own plot. You see in the bottom how like I'm going on to different people's plots and it shows their names, or it shows like unowned right now. That means no one owns that plot. And that's basically what Towny is. You claim plots, build whatever buildings you want, whether that's farms, I think this is a church over here, or different houses. You can do whatever you want with your land. It's up to you. And like I said, no one can raid it, or no one can loot the chest, no one can open the chest. So here, if I try, you see it says outsiders aren't allowed to switch. So your stuff is safe. And like I mentioned, PvP weekend is the only time someone can actually kill you, because PvP is forced on in all the towns. And the server also has MCMMO, which I'm sure a lot of Minecraft players are familiar with, which is just basically an additional kind of thing you can grind. You boost your stats, and then you get different perks for different abilities. And another way to earn money that I haven't mentioned yet is by starting a job. So I'll talk about that next. So basically with jobs, you can have up to 3 different jobs, and you essentially get paid for different skills that you do. So we can see here jobs browse, and it shows you the different kind of options you have: weaponsmith, fisherman, blah blah blah. You can have up to 3 jobs, and then you progress in that job by doing its tasks. So for example, miner, if you mine blocks, then you level up, you earn money while you're doing it, and it helps you get more money to spend on other things, to save, to put into your town bank for the daily taxes so it doesn't fall, etc. It's up to you at that point with what you do with your money. And right now I'm currently in one of my outposts at my town, just showing you guys the different builds we have here. Some pretty massive, all built in survival, some pretty massive, impressive looking builds. And this is just a little enchanting hut. That's Flip Flop, who's a mod on the server. That's his house, and this is Durag Denny's house. That is still a work in progress, as you can see some scaffolding inside. But anyway, yeah, so you can use jobs to earn money as I guess as a side hustle if you're already selling some stuff. And then in addition to jobs, I also wanted to talk about, if you see in the bottom where it says Flip Flop now it says autumn/cold. So the server has like this plugin that's something to do with seasons, which basically just isn't really that big of a plugin on the server. It's just used to make PvE, the player versus environment aspect, a little more challenging, just by making things harder. Like sometimes you have to take your armor off in order for you to, like, quote unquote not sweat, otherwise you have the weakness 2 effect, that kind of thing. So it just makes the PvE aspect a little bit more challenging, which isn't that difficult to deal with. It's a little fun, sometimes it's a little annoying, but it is what it is. It can be fun. So now that I told you guys all the stuff that we have on the World of Keralis Towny server, I think it's time for you guys to finally check us out. The IP will be listed in the description. I'll say it right now as well. It's s.worldofkeralis.com, and come check us out. It's a fun time, great community, as I said, very active, very friendly. And I'm currently at the mall on top of it. If you're wondering how I'm up here, it's just there's a couple barrier blocks on the top so people don't build over the desired build height for the mall specifically. And yeah, as you can see, it's obviously beautiful. But yeah, I want to thank you guys for watching, checking out the video. WalkTube is going to be posting a lot of new Towny content, and hopefully we get some creative content in the future as well. I want you guys to stay tuned for that. And thanks for listening. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe. It really helps the channel out as well as the server. And if you guys want to check me out, I will leave my YouTube link in the description as well. That being said, thanks for watching, guys. See you guys in the next one.